and I suffer a lot of rejection. Sometimes I had to say maybe discrimination or yeah, it's just like, but if you work with honesty and you're a hard worker person and you do your job, definitely you will be compensated. And that helps me actually to think better because once you release your stress, like you have cleared your mind, you can take better decisions and you feel good with yourself and believe that everything is possible because that was my biggest mindset and everything is possible.
Hi everyone, I'm Camilo Torres, and welcome again to Flowcast. In here, we're going to have amazing conversations with the beautiful people that has joined our community. We're going to get a lot of inspirations for their life journeys, passions, creations, because we believe that when you share your unique story, you can inspire others. So please enjoy this new Flowcast. And also, I would love to invite you to join our community. And if you would like to share your story, please go to our website, flowwithcommunity.com, for more information. Thank you. So please welcome Angelica Torres. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Cami.
I am very, very, very grateful that you're here. Well, first of all, I need to introduce you as my sister, big sister. And thank you so much for your support. I think you have been a really good support in terms of family. You trust me, and yeah, it's been great, and I'm very, very grateful for everything. And thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, and also thank you for sharing your story. Yeah, you're visiting me here in London. You live in Miami. I know. I mean, you've been your career. I mean, it's. I would love you to share the story of your career. You're a vice president, insurance broker. You live in Miami, but anyway, I would love to hear from you that
Thank
story.
you. Thank you. Well, everything started with my dad. He used to have a very successful career in Colombia and he used to own two insurance brokers. So we basically grew up in the family. I learned a lot of things about insurance from him and how the Latin American insurance work, basically. So my dream was always like to work with the big guys and to migrate to the United States and learn and grow more as a professional. So in the early 2000, I flew to from Bogota, Colombia to Miami, and I decided to start my career in insurance over there. So I got a basic property and casualty license, and then like I went um, to work in some other places like New Jersey, and I got the opportunity with a big company in New York, and then I started my career little by little. So right now I am a vice president, reinsurance broker, one of the biggest reinsurance brokers in the United States, and that for me is to reach my goal, and I finally made it, and I'm very happy to work in the industry. So that's basically the story of my life. It wasn't easy, but I made it.
Nice. And I mean, of course, we have shared stories from my dad being in the insurance industry, but also from my point of view as I'm an architect, I'm known to that industry. In Colombia, it was very male dominated that industry,
It's not
just in
only
Colombia.
Colombia.
So I would like
It's
to know your experience. How was in the US
yeah,
being a first world country? So yeah.
yeah, it's not only in Colombia. This is a male-dominated industry. Basically, there is a lot of women raising positions, important positions in the industry. But it was at the beginning, it was a little bit hard, especially not only because I'm a woman, also because I come from a different country, and obviously, like we are in all countries, we protect our locals, so it was kind of very challenging and difficult to get to the position I am right now. I had to unfortunately deal with like difficult situations in terms of being foreign and in terms of the language too. So
Mm.
you have to, when you reach certain level, you have to speak in a proper English and a technical English that involves your title or your position. So for me, both those two aspects were the most important and the most challenging aspects I had to deal with in order to reach the position I have right now.
Nice. And I think we share a little bit the story because I'm here in London, and the same. Like with our language is not English, it's
Mm-hmm.
Spanish,
Yeah, so
and
our
it,
second language.
yeah, and I'm very proud about that because your journey, I'm sure it's not wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the biggest challenge that you took in that journey, and yeah, what did you learn from that?
Well, I learned that everything is possible. The most important thing is that you always have to chase your dreams, and everything is in your mind. So there is nothing that you cannot do, especially when you start working and you have to learn the culture, and as we speak the language, in this case the English language. And if you have in your mind that you have to do it because you want to reach a goal, you do it. So that is for me, like, move. That is another challenge, like to have to move my family and myself from my country and like leave um that position with that we had everything in Colombia, and move to another place that we have to do everything by yourself, because in America we do that like that. I think in Europe is the same. So is that's the biggest challenge. So I in your mind, when you want something, you just do it. And I have been moving in all my life. I think I have lived like in more than 8 different places, and finally I am in Miami, which is a very nice city, and I have the pleasure to combine the the my successful career with a nice lifestyle.
Mm.
So that for me is like to reach the maximum goal in life.
Nice, nice. And I love that you say about the mindset. And it's very important to highlight that. And also, we need to also talk about that you are a mom, and also
I am a
and you're
DJ.
you're a divorced mom.
I'm a divorced
you
mom.
you did you do your create you have some hobbies separately,
Yes.
and with all that, it's all about the mindset and all the
Yes.
social beliefs that you break that down
Yes.
for you to get the goal. So I really admire that, and that's a really good advice.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Definitely. If you want something, you just go and get it. That is the mindset.
100%. And then how was that journey being a mom, and also, well, going into your career
Well, I was lucky
direction?
because I got married with a very special and nice person that he I couldn't pick any other perfect father for my daughter. So he helped me a lot. I counted on him. I know there is a lot of women out there with not without that bliss, and I had it. So I had that time and that freedom to to do what I needed to do. And that person was a big support. Right now my daughter is very independent. She's grown up. She has grown enough to be in the to be like I say, independent, and I have even more time and more experiences to share with her and to give her the lifestyle we all want for our child, especially again when you are in a different country. So yeah, that I had with all my career journey. That's my return from the universe and from all my effort for everything I have done in life.
Nice. So
Yeah,
nice.
it's not easy because the insurance and the reinsurance industry especially is they it's very tough and like like uh like in the way they manage the careers, and obviously again everybody wants that their people succeed instead of like a person who is just new in a company.
Hmm.
So it was hard. I had to suffer at the beginning a lot of rejections, and it's really hard to talk about these aspects, but I want the people know that we all go through the same
Hmm.
paths, and I suffer a lot of rejection. Sometimes I had to say maybe discrimination, or yeah, it's just like, but if you work with honesty and you're a hard worker person and you do your job, definitely you will be compensated. So so it's not easy, but we're getting there as an Latin, as a Latin speaker or a Spanish speaker person. You can do it. You
Mm.
can do it, and I just want to encourage everybody to do it because this is a real example of success in the United States, the American dream.
100%. And I love that you say that the challenges make you stronger.
Yes.
And I feel like it's a mindset because a lot of people get a little bit of challenge and then they just go into the other route of the easy
The
way.
easy way. The
And
easy way.
yeah.
Exactly. 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 And if you move, is adapt is an advice that I would like to give to everybody.
Hmm.
You have to adapt. You don't have to pretend to move Colombia or your country to the new country because
Mm.
that's the big mistake.
Mm. That's important. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love what you said about adaptation, and I think it's important because I mean, when you move to another country, it's you move because you want to learn, right? And I think
Yes.
one of the other things that I feel like it's not adaptation, it's like being open to learn
Yes.
from others,
Yes.
and that will make you even grow and
Be more successful.
keep growing, keep learning.
Yeah. 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 That's a very important part. And also you will be rich of experiences and culture again. So I I love to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna last too much in Miami, but for now, that's a city I love and I enjoy it. And I want to share that I live in New York. I live in New Jersey. I lived in Madrid, Spain.
Mhm.
Um, and my work requires for me to travel a lot. So I have been in a lot of cities in the United States, and I come often not only to see you but to work with Lloyd's of London, which is the oldest institution in insurance in the world.
Nice, nice, and congratulations about that.
Thank
And
you.
and yeah, I mean, you also coming back to where you were saying about being a DJ and
Oh
about
yeah.
your hobbies, which I love as well, and I think we also need to highlight that how creativity and how that help you within your career path.
Yeah, that's for me is my way to release all my stress. I love EDM music. That's like everybody knows, my colleagues, that is my dark side. But it's not
Oh, your
actually it's
lighted
not
side,
light,
no,
it's
your
not dark,
good
it's a
side.
light, it's a good
Uh-huh.
side. So to me it's like I release all my stress over there. I do it for myself, I do it for my friends. I love it, and that helps me actually to think better, because once you release your stress, like you have cleared your mind, you can take better decisions. and you feel good with yourself. So
Mm.
that and the working out, like waking up early, working out, breathe, the meditation, all those aspects that sometimes we believe that, oh my God, I don't have time to do it. Those are very important in order for you to feel good and take good decisions in life
Mm.
and in your career.
Yeah, yeah, and I like that you said that you did that doing being a DJ. It was for you. You did it for
Yeah,
you, and I think that's important because
yeah,
sometimes people start something and they need to find a excuse
yeah,
to
or
doing
they
it
do it
for.
because of money, or they are
Yeah.
forced to do it because of the family told them to. Yeah, no, I the DJ thing, and nobody thought that I was a DJ. But it's something I love music. I grew up, our dad used to love music as well. And I love it. So the way that you see the people is enjoying your vibes and you're transmitting that happiness to the other ones in a party or when you are playing a set, it's interesting. It's
Mm,
very interesting.
so nice, and I love as well that it helps you to clarify your mind, and I think creativity is so important
Yeah,
for every day, like for an everyday
yeah,
journey
yeah,
and for all the
definitely,
journeys.
definitely. Especially when you have a 13-year-old that is asking you a lot of questions and you have to find a way to make her understand some aspects in life. You have to be creative in how you're going to explain it to her. Yes,
Mm.
that, even that.
Uh, thank you so much for sharing. And to end, what will be the an advice that you give to women for from different backgrounds, diverse backgrounds? What would you do to? What would you tell them if they're in a industry that's male dominated?
Yeah, believe in
Mm.
yourself. uh, Again, adapt, learn fast, try to learn everything you can, and work hard, and believe that everything is possible, because that was my biggest mindset, and everything is possible. Here I am.
100%. I love it. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
sharing.
Camilo, for having me.
And okay, to end our your first Flowcast, and I think we're going to be doing more Flowcasts.
For sure. Next
Um,
time I will show my DJ skills and we go to that.
yeah, 100%. I have three questions for you, so you can answer it with quick, with one word or with a quick
Hmm.
sentence. First one, what is creativity for you?
Invention.
Mm, nice. Okay, I love it. What is your current creative expression?
uh but in what aspect? Like
Any aspect.
my DJ,
Mm-hmm.
my DJ career. That's the most creative thing I have done for myself. I never thought I was gonna be a DJ.
Yeah,
So I reinvent myself.
and I love that. And I think we were talking this morning about. I mean, I was showing you that I'm learning violin,
Oh
and
yes, I was surprised that my little brother is a violin player right now.
but then we were talking that you were saying, "No, I wanna do something." It's like, no, go back to your DJ
Mm-hmm.
because I
Yeah,
know time. I mean, our work, our daily life takes sometimes time.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's important
It's very
too.
important. Yeah, I have to go back to it. I have been very busy with the work right now, but yes, that's something that definitely, like I say, release your mind and help you with a lot of stuff.
Nice. And to end, what means the word flow for you?
Let it be. Let it be. It's just sometimes you cannot force things, and when you just let the things flow, the things will flow in the best way they have to, and then the results are what the results that they have to be. There's nothing you can do to change anything.
Love it. Wow, thank you. I think this is the first time that we're talking like this,
Yes, indeed.
and it's very nice, and I'm very grateful that you're here. And thank you so much for sharing your amazing story. That we like looks like we're brother and sister, and we think we know each other, but no, because we had different lives, and even that we are so close,
Yes.
this is something, and I'm going a little bit away of the topic. This is something why flow it's all about, because every individual has different story,
Yep.
no matter if it's like brothers or twins or
Husband
everybody has.
and wife. Yeah. Everybody has a different story.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening. Bye.
Bye.